Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout New Vegas. This is episode number 13. Last time, we helped out the Brotherhood of Steel inside their bunker. We gave them enough parts to keep their bunker running, and then they decided, hey yo, we're gonna, lift the lockdown anyway. They want us to go to Black Mountain. We're not going to do that today. Eyesight to the blind here. Black Mountain is a little bit out of our foray there. We're going to go actually to Boulder City. I forgot that we hadn't even gone to Boulder City yet. Boulder City is a big part. We're technically supposed to go there, much earlier in the game. I don't know why it's pointing this. Is it this way? Boulder City is this way? Apparently it is. I got like a lot. That doesn't make sense. Okay, New Vegas is over there. Technically, we're supposed to go to Boulder City before we go to New Vegas. Veronica's still here. How's it going, Veronica? Look, I'm helping out your people, Veronica, okay? Pinky promise. Doing good person things. There's some things that I want to do. Obviously, the old Blues DLC is coming up. For some reason, the correct ammo isn't loaded in here. Do we have like a workbench over here? Just happen to want to check. There is an ammo bench here. There's a reloading bench. But where do you have like a regular workbench? No, probably not. And we could talk to the Psyker kid again and ask him what our future holds or whatever, but not too worried about that. Workbench? I just want to make more optimized microfusion cells, just to say I did. Even though my daughter had been watching my playthrough, right, and she making fun of me for how much I do that shit. Some beds. Hello, NCR Superman. How's it going? How's that rifle treating you? It almost makes you wish for nuclear winter and all the things. More beds? It's very cool. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. No workbench for me. It's okay, we're going to Boulder City. This is going to be a very easy quest for us, but it's a big chunk-ass of experience points, and it is something that we have to get done. Well, not have to, I guess. You don't have to do a lot of the things in this video game, to be fair. But it is something we're going to do, because it's a very easy quest. Right? It's a pretty simple-ass thing for us to do, and we're just trying to get enough experience points to get to level 20, which we're almost at anyway. Obviously, we went to the Boomers, so we could do the whole Boomers quest line too. We still have some other side questy stuff to do. I mean, there's a lot of game left here. But we're going to head to Boulder City. Because we can. It's a very easy quest. It's technically the main quest. Look at me going back on the main quest again. Doing the things. So yeah. Here it is. There's Boulder City. Boulder City, in the lore, is in a bad fucking spot. Because the Legion and the NCR fought here, I believe. Rangers, give them hell! Yeah, this is Boulder City. It's got this nice little saloon out here that doesn't do anything. This is the memorial wall here, right? On this spot in the year 2277, Rangers and soldiers of the New California Republic turned back the forces of Caesar's Legion during the Battle of Hoover Dam. Over 100 men and women gave their lives on Nevada soil to defend local civilians and the principles of the Republic. May this humble stone be an enduring memorial to their valor and sacrifice. So, obviously it's kind of blown the fuck up here. It's not in great shape. The Legion and NCR did fight here in the first Battle of Hoover Dam. We're preparing ourselves for the second one, but this is from the first one. Isn't there usually a dude there by that memorial wall? My game is doing weird stuff that I've never seen before. Hello there.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
Hey, what's going on with the great cons?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the great cons. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the cons into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The cons have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
Oh, no hostages. Those great cons might have something in mind, a platinum chip, because the cons were there with Benny, so this is like the reason we're going here for the plot.
Once the great cons have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you.
Well, maybe I could help them. Maybe I can negotiate a deal?
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack. Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the great cons. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
I understand. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, this is a very simple thing. The Boulder City Showdown. There's a door right here. I missed the door because I'm dumb. This is Boulder City, absolutely blown up. It's also got a weird color filter on it. I mean, I guess it's not, it just has, like, it lacks the orange filter of the rest of the game. I always found this place to be really interesting looking, because, like, it's just very natural in its lighting, I guess. It's just weird. But yeah, this is Boulder City. There's some cons that are over here. There's the NCR that are, like, you know, essentially not letting them go. There's this, is it this store really right here? The Great Con Hideout, they're right here. The NCR is, like, you know, there's a con right there. Hello, con. They're like fighting each other. The cons are stuck in here. They totally let me in. It's totally fine. It's all good. We're gonna have a conversation.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
Don't die that easy. Well, I'm not, and I believe you have something in mind.
Yeah, about that.
Where's the goddamn platinum chip?
Don't have it.
900 experience
Benny
points for that.
stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Alright. So, you know, that's all. But we got 900 experience points just for literally talking to him and learning that piece of information. Let's talk about settling things between you and the NCR.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
So with the speech of 45, which we've had for a while, we can free the hostages now, and I'll have the NCR escort you out of the territory. Everybody wins.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, go on.
That's it. That's all we're doing here. This is very, like I said, very simple quest. They're going to let the hostages go. Now, just looking for anything of importance in here. I don't think so. I mean, there's some bullets there. Apparently, those are your 10mm rounds. You really want to keep them. They're stealing. Everything else in the thing is totally fair game. There's technically more stuff here. The hostages are free, as you see. I have freed them. They are absolutely free. More cons up here, right? They're just kicking it. They could, you know, this could turn into a violence. It could very easily. You don't have the speech skill. They're gonna fucking kill each other, right? But this way is the nicest way. It just works for everybody. It's a benefit to all mankind. Not really all mankind, but this particular group of NCR and con. We go out here. This is not the way to the door. This is it's a little weird thing. So limitations of the Xbox 360-ness of this video game that this has a door to load into anyway. Hello, Lieutenant Monroe. Look, I saved your hostages.
I'm glad you're able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Cons, hostages or not.
Well, you know, I promised the cons that you would let them go, even though they shot me. They helped shoot me in the head. I mean, they didn't directly do it, so I guess they get to live. They were just paid, you know, muscle, I guess, essentially, right? But, you know, you should let them go.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I?
You can. If you have any integrity at all, you piece of shit, you're on to the deal.
You're right. Great Cons are free to go.
Easiest reputation ever. The Great Cons like you for that. And the NCR likes you for that. 270 experience points. Boulder City Showdown is done. That's as simple as that shit was. It's a very fucking easy quest. But this is the easiest shit I've ever done in my entire life, right? Like, that quest is done. And that leads us to the quest, technically. We're not going to do the main quest anymore besides that. But we know that Benny is at the Tops Casino. We've been to the Tops Casino already. We gambled there a bunch. We just didn't go talk to Benny. We could do Volare. But we'll get there. We'll get to all that. We got to technically talk to House, too. We've got a lot of things on the go. There's the rescue the captives, too. That's like the powder gangers that are trapped by the Caesar's Legion. I remember that. Like, I forget that I even take the Buddha quest. Technically, we could do that too. Let's go help the boomers a little bit. Because this is a big chunk of experience points, which should be some fairly easy quest, I would think. Hello, sir. You don't have to pull that rocket launcher out so menacingly. I am just kind of here, okay? Now, there's lots of little quests here, and there's a lot of fucking talking and fast traveling and dealing with nonsense. We could do Helios 1. I forgot about Helios 1. We should probably get that set up at some point, too. I'll think about it. Like, I just have so many things to do. We're going to talk to this lady here, though. This is the one that's start with the quest. Cal.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you.
Sick, thanks. I like being not blown up.
These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse
them.
them.
I'm going to help you guys out. Don't worry. You have a bug problem?
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
It's a tough deal, the ant misbehaving quest. Normally it's not that bad, but this is going to be a problem for me because I have an energy weapon build. So the ants have eaten like the munitions inside there, and they're explosive. So if we shoot them with a laser, the whole thing will go boom and we'll die. I think I can handle a few ants, but I'm gonna say that anyway. But I actually can't.
Sure, anyone can, but there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay, just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Yeah, we should definitely check with Loyal. We need the Loyal's thing, like for sure, because that's the way we're gonna have to do it. Because I have laser weapons. If I shoot this, I mean, we might even show it off. To be fair, because it'd be funny. If I normally don't have laser weapons, and I didn't think about this particular aspect of it. I was kind of planning today's episode out and like what I wanted to handle. Hey, the hangars. I guess it gives us an additional fast travel point and 9 whole experience points. All 9 of those experience points. Let's go. Loyal should be in one of these here. I believe this one. The hangar. One of the hangars. One of the places. One of the spots. Loyal. He's got a couple problems. There's a lot of quests here and a lot of ways to gain rapid amounts of fucking experience points. You have a problem too, Jack, huh?
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
Yeah, we still speak English out in the wasteland. I'm looking ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
No, see, so, like, speech 35, which is not very high, where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time, which is not true. That's not what people do, but it's, you could tell me.
That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Tell me about this girl.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
It's a very silly quest, this one. I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Yeah, it's a very easy way to get experience points. Loyal, though.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
I'm here to help. I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the 2 runways.
I mean, technically we can get spare parts. I think we actually have the repair score to just do it, which is kind of cool. But I did pass through a place called Helios one, sort of buy it. Maybe I could find spare parts there?
Are you talking about that damn brat light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally?
They have no idea. They have no context. They don't leave, right?
If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array
They need to get their solar
charged.
panels going. I think we have enough repair. Let's talk about something else, though.
Right.
Raquel said you were working on some kind of weapon to fight the giant ants?
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
With a skill of science or speech of 50, we're going to use science because I'm a turbo nerd like that. Any signal over 22,000 hertz at 150 or more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right.
Science, bitch.
It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Still not positive news, but we got the sonic emitter. That's quest is done. Obviously, Loyal's got other things for us to do too at the same time. I guess we don't have to click the. We can do Sunshine Boogie while we're here first. I believe this should be fine. We'll go repair their solar panels. I think, like I said, I think I have enough repair skill to do it without even having to go find the spare parts. And then we'll take care of the ants. We'll help out Jack with his love interest, this is a really silly quest. We'll get to that as you get to it. And then, like, we can listen to the Boomer history, which is literally just the simplest of quests. We just listen. Laser rifle. I fucking should unequip it, really. I should just, like, go in there with this. I'm gonna have to, so with my strategy here, this is the same place as here, to be fair. These are the solar panels. Obviously, you can see some of them are in bad condition. I believe it's locked, too. Another fast travel point. So if you do come out here, right, you can come out here. That down in there is where the ants are at, kind of. This is not locked. Cool. Array control interface. You don't have to do anything with this yet, right? Just, it's fine. So we go to these panels. Some of these look good, some of them do not. We go to these broken ones. So if we repair 65 or higher, or use solar array panels, but we have much more higher than that. Using your knowledge of photovoltaic cells, you thoroughly clean, polish, and upgrade the solar panels. You also clean and rewire some degraded circuits. You spotted array efficiency improved by 50%. We're just so fucking good at fixing things. And it's like, is that 45 experience points a time? Obviously, it's the same like dialogue message every time. But it's essentially just the freest XP we're going to get. Like, I'm just hitting A button on things. 6 of them. 6 times 45, what's the math on that? It's like 260 XP for hitting the A button a bunch of times in the proximity of these things. Is that all of them? All the broken solar panels are repaired. We did that. Quest done. We're very good at repairing things. The boomers do not think we're very smart. Now we have the ant misbehaving quest. It's a little less fun because we're going to have to dodge the ants. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to pop a new save, and I'm going to show what happens if we shoot the fucking ants with a laser weapon. Now, a lot of ants in here. Or never mind, my weapon broke? I hate how that happens. Is that like the optimized self? Well, that one didn't blow up. No, he did. I thought it was a bigger boom than that, to be fair, but it did hurt really bad. So, I'm going to keep my limbs crippled because I'm going to show that eventually, like, that's just the first ant. Do they just, like, do small booms? I thought they went big boom and I would die. I guess if it's just small booms, we can live through that. We did pop a save, though, to be safe. I mean, obviously, we did get crippled. We just got to make sure we just keep ourselves our spacing, and then we'll be fine. And we got all that Sunset Sarsaparilla to drink. To give, I'm going to take the purified water, too, though. A couple of those on the go. I don't know why my laser rifle sometimes stops shooting, though. If you guys could, like, leave a comment if you guys know the fuck is causing that. But yeah, like, this is the fast point. We're just going to get right in here. Technically, there's an ant somewhere near in this proximity. But we just put this little, there's a spot here, the sonic emitter, and we activate it, all the ants are fucking dead. Bug Stopper perk rank 2 usually happens here because you kill a lot of fucking ants. And they're all dead. That was that. And I technically got kills with the energy weapon too. It technically counts as my gun, killing them. So we kind of just barely blew ourselves up. I didn't realize it was that chill. We do have to turn the juice back on, right? Don't we? I think, yeah. Activate the electrical switches on all of these things here. There is a unique weapon in here somewhere, if I remember right. Like right here. Thump Thump. Thump Thump. Thump Thump is the unique 40mm grenade launcher. We're not going to use it because it's not an explosives playthrough. I was thinking about doing that at some point, though. That'd be kind of fun. I've never done that before either. Like I talked about never doing an energy weapon build. But I'd probably blow myself up. You know, like the Christmas Story movie, right? Where you shoot your eye out? I'd blow myself up. There's dead ants, though. So everything's all dead already. Like, that was... And then we returned to Raquel. That was that. It's a very easy quest. We had to shoot 2 ants. And we just kind of walked in here. If I remember right, there is some pretty good loot still around in here, though. There's dead boomers. Like what they said, they lost 2 people. More grenade launchers, I suppose. They have the boomer flight suits, which is kind of a unique, you know, set of armor. They also have an assault carbine there. That's a pretty good gun. Pretty good value. I never really used, like, automatic weapons in this game, too. It's just, there's not. Like, the service rifle, so on and so forth. This is the other way we could use. This is the key way. We just kind of went in the other way, which is faster anyway. Frag grenade is fine. Sledgehammer is kind of an interesting weapon. I guess we could have picked that up if we really needed to. and then just started swinging. If you shoot these, also you'll blow yourself up. I'm not going to do that because I've already kind of successfully done the quest. But if you shoot any of these warheads, even with bullets, you're fucking dead. So just don't. Yeah, a couple ants. If you come in here this way, it's a lot. I mean, a lot more stuff to kill. There's some scrap metal here. Technically, we can give that to Jack and also increase our boomer reputation. We're not going to need to. The boomers are going. We're going to get very idolized with the boomers very quickly. I don't know why my laser rifle doesn't shoot though. Like I literally am shooting the. Okay, so it is. The thing is I am shooting, right? Like now it's shooting after I switched off of it and switched back to it. But it wasn't shoot. Like it was shooting, but it wasn't doing any damage to the enemies. That's just I've never seen that bug before. Maybe that's why you don't do energy weapons as a build. I'll just walk my happy ass back over here. But we gotta talk to Raquel and tell her, hey yo, we got rid of the ants. We gotta talk to Loyal, be like, hey yo, we fixed your solar fucking panels. I mean, technically we could do a couple other things while we're out and about doing that. But this is just a very simple kind of quest day. Just getting like experience points to get ready for Old World Blues. Old World Blues is gonna be its own mess of things, but it is very much the DLC made for this character. I like, you know, we talked about Honest Hearts when we were in it and how it's like, you know, kind of like the survival-y DLC. Maybe guns is a playthrough because you obviously get like pistols, especially because you get the light shining in darkness, all the things like a survivalist gunslinger type of character would be really well in that. But science and repair and all the things are going to do us a lot in the old World Blues DLC. Hello, Raquel.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
You could say that you could turn the power back on too without killing all the ants, and you could tell her that and lie. But I did kill all the ants.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Yeah, no problem. We're already accepted by the boomer. So we can also talk to Raquel. That's 270 XP. We didn't have to do that much.
What is it, outsider?
Anything else I can help out with?
The next time you leave Nellis, keep an eye out for missiles. We're down to a 5-year supply for our launchers.
Will do.
Come find me when you've got some to turn in.
I have some missiles for you. So you can also do this too, right? Like, you can, if you don't want to do all these other quests and stuff, to get the boomers on your side, which is important, I guess, somewhat for the main quest. Not mandatory, but important. You could just give missiles. There's 10 missiles for you. Get the fuck them out of my inventory. Boomer's fame gain, as you see there. Not enough to get us a whole nother level, but you could also do that in combination with giving Jack scrap metal, and you could just kind of skip doing some of the quests, which I always thought was interesting. An interesting way to potentially handle it. I'm going to go talk to Loyal, tell him we fixed the solar panels. Boomers need my help. And Boomer here, my child's gonna think that's so funny that they're called the boomers because they're old people. I mean, Loyal here is a boomer.
Hello, outsider. Need something?
I repaired the solar rays and increased their efficiency.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future.
Okay. We can't get the code to the VR pod, but we are, you know, gaining XP. We're now liked in the combination of completing Sunshine Boogie and misbehaving and donating the missiles. Obviously, Jack here still has some stuff for us to do. I mean, we can already return to Pearl because we've already done enough, which is kind of nuts if you think about it, right? Volare as a quest, because we've done enough things already to be in the Boomer's Good Races. All we did was go go kill some ants. We killed 2 ants. They kind of blew up on us a little bit. We turned the power back on, and we repaired their solar panels to one of these, the Boomer Museum, right? And there's a little boy here. This kid, Pete.
Hello.
Hello, Pete. Pete, you happen to be camping this magazine here? This La Fatoma, which is a sneaking magazine. We'll take that. And then I think you have a book here on the shelf, too. Tales of Chivalry, Patriots Cookbook, some really good, I guess those are skill magazines. I believe there was a skill book in here too, though, right? No? Incorrect. Okay, it's fine. There's a couple skill magazines, though, worth getting. This BB's here, too. Hello there, Pete.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Tell me all about how the boomers happened.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Yeah, sure. I can spare the time. And that's really all it takes is your time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
Okay, so we're gonna get a story, and it's gonna match the mural here, which is kind of cool. It's cool that they have a mural for it. Like somebody painted this and stuff. They were in the vault. Vault 34.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns. But the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything. Not even a hand grenade.
They weren't allowed to use the guns in the vault, even though they had lots
We
of them.
left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades. Burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat.
It was
There
neat.
a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
3.6 kill death ratio, man. For the boomers. They're fucking doing it.
Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but...
Yeah, I made it through anyway. Yeah, I can...
Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one.
Yeah, a B-52 bomber, like a World War II bomber, like it literally drop bombs on people. They use the VR pods for
That is
that.
our story so far. For this last image is our future.
They're gonna drop bombs
to
on
restore
everybody.
The bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny.
It's a cult.
I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
That's it. Boomer's fame gained. There's a snow globe here, obviously, very important. And that's it. Just listen to the story, get some Boomer fame for that. Now, obviously, like I said, giving the missiles, doing all these other things, we've kind of done that. I suppose we could do the Young Hearts quest too. Lame ass fucking quest though. That's kind of maybe a little bit, you know, mean to the quest. But so Jack loves a girl that apparently works here at the Crimson Caravan Company. I don't know how they see each other. She's in walls, right? Like, there's no way for him to have actually seen her, like, physically, but he's apparently seen her through binoculars. She's apparently seen him, too. We're gonna get into this nonsense. Redhead girl named Janet.
Messed with our great army. You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the Boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you. Like, the fact that this is set up like this, it's just kind of insane.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's nice. Maybe a little bit naive. I mean, he's, you know, he doesn't know shit about shit. I mean, just because you took the vault driller out of the vault, the way that the Boomers have set themselves up, they're potentially vault drillers anyway, just on the surface. They're isolated from the rest of society. They have no comprehension of the rest of things. But he seems convinced you're the love of his life.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the Boomers would let me visit Nellis?
Okay, so we could lie here, and this is not something I'm going to do, because my daughter would judge me. She'd tell me that I'm an asshole, because if we lie, she'll go to Nellis, and she'll get blown up by the artillery. I have to go ask Pearl
This is so
to make an exception, so this is... I mean, we had to go talk to Pearl anyway, to be fair, right? We did have to go talk to Pearl. That was the thing, so that's why I kind of wombo-comboed that. It's technically nighttime right now. It'll be a lot easier to find Pearl during the day. So, plus it's a lot easier for you guys to see the reveal. I know, it's like a weird vibe, because like I can see everything just fine on my particular screen, but all these screens are different. Like, it's really hard as a content creator. This is a little bit behind the curtain type of thing. But I always try to like optimize the shit out of things but like you can't optimize for every scenario. So like even my audio mixing right now, the way that the gameplay audio is in the background versus my voice and stuff is optimized the way that I hear it through my headphones, through my PC when I'm watching the videos. But if you're watching on your phone or watching through different kinds of speaker systems, it might sound different, and it's difficult to, you know, properly balance for every scenario. Hello, Pearl.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, Jack.
Yeah, I'm very good about that. But Jack is interested in a girl, though.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan Company.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
It would mean a lot to Jack. If I have speech of 50, this is why we get the speech up. That's why we did that Honest Hearts DLC where we didn't need speech text, so we could just pump all of those points of the level ups we got from the Honest Hearts DLC into speech so we can handle a lot of these quests. But it would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision.
If you just made him responsible, how am I responsible? How are you telling me don't make me regret this decision? Jack's fault, not my fault. I'm gonna time for me to go. I'm not gonna say it because like technically we're supposed to be like, hey yo, I've done all the things I can do. I don't think that technically ends the quest. Oh my god, this fucking back and forthness of this particular thing. So now we have to go tell Jack, hey yo, Jack, the girl does like you. And Pearl approved that shit. And then he's like, hey yo, go tell her. And then no. It's not a particularly well designed quest, okay? I'm just being honest. It's not. I'm gonna try to get all the boomerang things done, and this is the last of it. That I'm well, besides the final boomer quest, but like, hello, Jack.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Yeah, she's very pretty. She feels the same way.
She does?
Somehow. Some fucking magic bullshit.
That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Okay, and that's as simple as that ass is, alright? And now we get, well, that part is done anyway. Now we have to go give that outfit to Janet. Janet, wear this boomer outfit so they don't blow you to fucking little bits when you come to meet the love of your life who you've only ever seen through binoculars, and he's only ever seen you through binoculars. But you gotta go live in a super isolationist, hyper-violent society that wants to blow everybody up. I hope you have a good time, Janet. It's such a weird quest.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross to Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Okay. Here's the thing. Bitch, you don't fucking need the money. You're going to boomer society. They don't care about currency there. They don't trade. Like, they're a self-sufficient society. They grow their own crops. You're not going to need the money. But yeah, sure, I'll go talk to... Well, I don't know why I hopped on that desk. You see that shit? I didn't even... Like, the fact that I can walk on that? Like, from this... Like, is it like a particular angle? Isn't that weird? Wasn't that weird? What a weird... Anyway.
Welcome back.
Bugs. Janet's asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself.
Yeah, she's terrified. She's a coward.
Janet
You're a
is
very
free to
intimidating
leave,
lady.
But she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
So, with a speech of 75, or a barter of 65, but a speech of 75, are you really going to ruin what's supposed to be the time of happiness for her? Which is just a really, it's just like a shitty argument, but Alice McLafferty buys it because the speech skill says so.
Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. But I'll allow it, just this once.
I'll allow
Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
I'm so good. I don't even think there's a way to complete the quest without getting her out of her contract. Like, she won't leave without it. She won't just accept the fact that, like, hey, yo, you don't get the money owed to you for work that you haven't fucking done yet just because you want to go live in La La Land with your fucking boyfriend you've never met.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
Yes, I convinced her to pay you what you're owed. You're free to leave.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank
I
you.
can't believe I went through all this trouble for you. Go ahead and go. Boomer's fame gained. We are very famous with the boomers. Look at us go. A lot of fast traveling, all right? Lots of back and forth stuff in the things. But it's experience points. You're going to go talk to Jack. You're like, hey, Jack. I got you your girly friend. She coming. Oh, boy, she coming.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon.
That's a weird way to
really
describe
nervous
her.
about it.
Red-headed lady. I got scrap metal for you. Where's my... I have to wait, I think. Right? Because, like, the quest is return to Jack. Yeah, meet Janet back at...
Hi.
But he doesn't have that conversation option yet, so we gotta wait until she actually gets here. So we'll just, like, wait 8 hours, I guess. Hopefully he's not asleep and out of the thing then. Technically, we can just wait till the next day, too. Janet does have to travel here. She can't die, I believe, like, as long as the boomers aren't gonna kill her. So it completed meet Janet back at Nellis. We'll just wait another 12 hours. Just stand still. Or 11 hours, I guess, because I clicked the button too soon. I had, like, a controller and it broke, so I have technically a new controller, which is, like, slightly different. and it is causing me issues. Hello, Jack.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Quest complete, all the things. We are level 20. Young Hearts complete. I can turn into scrap metal, but I'll just keep it for myself to make weapon repair kits. We are now idolized by the boomers. Renowned for your extensive support and goodwill, you are idolized by the community.
Hello.
We level up here, which is positive news. This is our perk level, so I have that ready to go. We do need to get some lockpick a little bit going, maybe a little bit more energy weapons. We do. I talked about getting medicine up. Some speech would be good. Some sneak would be good too, and a little, about 1 point in the medicine, maybe. It's tough. It's a tough scenario. I need to get repair a little bit higher too. Let me think about it. Or low ass 14 barter. I guess put a little bit more points in the medicine. The reason I want medicine is because there's lots of quests that are going to require that. So this is an interesting level. Solar powered. That's a fun perk. Miles in their shoes. Grim Reaper Sprint is a good one. Not as good as it is in Fallout 4 or anything like that. Explorer is kind of an interesting perk if you really want to do that kind of thing. Computer whiz because I'm bad at hacking. Weapon handling is something we're going to take eventually. I'm just talking about some of the things. Tag is a worthless skill. Action girl we could take at some point. That's a good one. Extra, action points are good. Light step is a very important perk. Probably could take light step. I have some options here. I have considerations. Like I have it written down, but also some considerations, right? It's either light step or it's going to be, which is a little bit late for me here. Where is it? Comprehension. We can start using the skill books. I think we had science skill books and we didn't even use them, and we maxed out science already. I actually think I'm going to take light step though. That's just too important. Technically, I was going to take light step later, but I'll make some adjustments to the way that my build is. Light step, with the light step perk, you'll never set off an enemy's flying mines or floor-based trap. It's just too good. It's just too good. Just fuck traps. I mean, you guys see me play through the playthrough up to this point. I fucking get blown up by shit more than I take any other form of damage. Volare? Hello?
I'm happy you came along.
You're the answer to our... I know, everybody loves me. I'm supposed to return... Yes, I did all the cool things. It says Pearl's this way, I guess. I just did the dumb thing. So yeah, we gotta talk to Pearl. We gotta do Volare, which is like the big main quest. We'll just get the boomers all the way done today. In today's episode. And then we're gonna head to the Old Blues DLC, I suppose. Because I did say level 20. And I am level 20 now. And light step's gonna make a huge difference. Now, I don't think there's too many mines, to be fair, in the Old Blues DLC, if I remember correctly. But just having that done is a real nice perk to have. Hello, Pearl. I have helped out your people.
You have done
in
well
every conceivable way I can
people,
think of.
child.
I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time
literally
has come
idolized.
for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
They want the bomber. The kid in the museum already told me that. We were there. You were there with me. I mean, this literal episode. The kid... He literally says in the quest, speak to Loyal about the boomer's plan to raise the bomber from the bottom of Lake Mead. But Pearl is really like cryptic about it. She's like, oh, we'll tell you about our super secret plan. The Pit Boy has said, Pearl, that you want a bomber. The kid in the museum he specifically told me to go talk to told me about the bomber. Hello, Loyal.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
And then we played dumb. That sounds really creepy, Loyal.
Ain't nothing creepy about it. It's a term of respect. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far.
It's a pre-war, not during the war.
A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going?
Yes, you're gonna fix it.
Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Well, he already said, like, this is a dumb question. Where's the bomber located? He said it's at the bottom of Lake Mead. God damn it. How do you expect me to raise the bomber, though? That's the part that our character doesn't actually have contextual knowledge to.
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, Just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it, Loyal?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
Okay, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Okay, any ideas on how to get to the bottom, though, without drowning? Very important item right to get here.
Holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Very much need the rebreather. It's such a goated ass fucking item that and I've helped Jack out already. So Jack, you should want to help me with my rebreather thing. Where's Jack at? Which one is this Jack over here? Like, I fucking map markers and shit. Yeah, obviously they had like bomber parts in here already, right? Like you can see that they had a bomber in the museum. Hello, Jack. Tell me about.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
I'm glad that you're happy. But I need help breathing underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Or with the science of 45, I can tell you if you use corn silk, a rubber hose, and removable adhesive, it would make a good enough seal to make the rebreather work.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that
Sir talks a
right
lot,
now.
20 out of 50.
Here you go. A new rebreather.
Sick. Which is a very important item. That's like, you should always do the Boomer's Quest just to get this. So if we go here, the rebreather, it's technically, it takes the sunglasses slot, so we're losing our sunglasses. But rebreather here gives, this is very specifically here, well, for one thing, unlimited water breathing. We were dealing with that in Vault 3. We were running out of breath and almost dying. So now technically we can go back in there with the rebreather and do infinite stuff. But it also has a damage resistance of 3. Not damage threshold, which is a different thing. Damage resistance of 3. It's the only thing that does that. It's one of the few things. I think there's a couple things, but that's one of the few things that does that. So it not only looks really cool on my face, as you see there. I am the rebreather now. And we can just wear it all the time. We're just going to constantly be able to breathe underwater. But because it does give us the damage resistance as well. It looks really cool. It looks very, you know, like it fit the apocalypse. So we have all the way here, the Crash B-259. There's a Brotherhood of Steel safe house we haven't even been to. So I guess we're on a little trip here. We might not. Well, I'd really like to finish this time. I just don't see what field check. This is okay. This is where we're at here. This is a real nasty section of fucking road, though. Thinking about this now, like, there's the railroad tracks here. I don't think this is gonna lead us to like Mead, though. So like, there's this road. I'm fucking getting stuck on things. There's this road here. Hello, folks. How you doing? Just out here living, right? Don't go this way because it's fucking nasty. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, man. There's ways to go around. So like, I'll show on the map here. There's a Crash BP. We can technically, I mean, I guess we're gonna have to follow this road though, right? Like, this is the nasty road. This is full of the nastiest shit. I forgot about this whole thing. And we can go to the Brotherhood of Steel safe house because you got a key for, which we never stopped by in the first place. There's a lot of things on the go here today, but I'm excited for the opportunity to do it. Just gotta be real careful. There's death class. This is a death class. It's a death class scenario. Like, I guess if you've only played Fallout 4, you wouldn't know, but you know, death claw real bad in Fallout New Vegas. This is, Cazadors are over here too. This is a real nasty section of the game. I was like, I'm not doing Black Mountain because I don't want to deal with super mutants. Super mutants are tough in this particular game too, to be fair. But there are no death claws. We have silent running though too, so we don't have to necessarily super worry about sneaking all the time. There's a map marker over here though. We should come over to. The cow. Hello, cow. How you doing? I'm kind of a little cow. Malnourished calf ramen. There's Raoul's shack. Raoul is a companion at Black Mountain. It's all kind of connected together. Where's my Brotherhood of Steel safe house? Still more down the road here, huh? Still considered hidden. Like I said, this running isn't making us less hidden. It just means that when we're standing up, we get a sneak bonus equivalent to what crouching would be, I guess? I don't know how that exactly works, but we're eventually going to take the perk that lets it so we can use our flashlight and not gain a debuff while sneaking too. This is the way that you could go through also too. You could go through this train station here. If you go through this, which is very hard locked, so that's why we didn't do that. We could go through that, and you could get to the boomers kind of that way as well. And I do see a red pip. This is the Brotherhood of Steel safe house, though, right? There is a death claw right there. The baby one, though? It's a baby one. That doesn't mean shit. We're already in danger because death claws are very perceptive. This young Deathclaw is taking the shots to the face. 4 shots in VATS and still didn't die. Just one to finish it off, but still not like super duper nice. Deathclaw meme. There's Deathclaw hand in there, which is something, but not even something we really want, really. But obviously you can make the Deathclaw gauntlet if you have the Deathclaw hand and all those things, but we're not really worried about that at all. We're just worried about creeping along and not getting into any kind of more mess with too many more Deathclaws. Just keep our eyeballs open. We have a fairly good perception, so if there's an enemy nearby, we should see it as a red pip on my compass, which is... I'm looking around at things. Behind me. Sneaky ass fucking bastard. I mean, at least he's blind. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough, enough. Fucking... the thing is too, I mentioned this before, the glass cannonness of my build, I have light armor. If these Deathclaws get to me, I'm dead. I am not going to take very many hits at all. Like, I'll try to stim pack my way out of it or whatever, but it should be okay. And that sneaky bastard stuck up on me. This is the Brotherhood of Steel safe house. I don't even think there's anything particularly super good here. And it looks like a piece of shit shack, but we do have the key for it. Technically, you see, it looks like a piece of shit shack, and then there's a bunker down in here. But the bunker part's not locked, just the shack is. I bet it's not even locked. I mean, technically, it's locked with a lock that you can't pick in any capacity. There's nothing up here. I mean, I guess I'm Wonder Glue, but we can go down into the Brotherhood bunker, and this is the actual cool stuff. There's a workbench here, and there's power armor, and there's recon armor, which is still medium, a missile launcher, some high explosive missiles. Sure, we'll take all the ammo because it's free weight. There's a Tesla cannon here, which is very cool. Does the Tesla cannon shoot electron charge back? Is that what it does? Or the Tesla cannon, I believe, based off of its value there too, is this in bad condition? There's foot lockers here if you want to store your stuff, or a locker. This could technically be your character's home base. It's kind of a nasty spot to put a home base though. You have some random miscellaneous parts here. There's a weapon repair kit in here. Also, that makes it kind of worth just to come here in the first place. We're not taking any of that stuff. I mean, Gatling laser is a cool gun, and the Tesla cannon is a cool gun. I mean, we'll take the Tesla cannon for a second here. It's also making us very heavy. We still have some stuff as a thing. Where's my fucking Tesla cannon? I just took it. I was gonna say, there it is. It just didn't load in my inventory yet. It is in very bad condition. It does require 100 energy weapons as well. It does shoot the electron charge packs with the weight of 8, and it requires a strength of 8. We're not ready for that yet. We've shown off there that we're gonna take weapon handling. We'll leave the Tesla cannon in here for later. That's a great gun. It's a great gun. It's very cool, but we're not gonna mess with it right now. We're gonna convert. We're going to convert energy cells to microfusion cells, like that, right? And then we're going to, I mean, look at all the recycling we can do. Holy shit. I mean, we did shoot the, what was it, the laser RCW all the way through Vault 3. Recycling. This is a lot of what we do. We have to do a lot of this. We don't have to do this, I guess. We technically have, like, literally the most shit ton of ammo. And we can start technically overcharging and all that stuff, but optimizing is good with me. Optimize, and we don't want to make energy cells. Optimize microfusion cells. I mean, we could do that a lot of times. What? I have so much ammo? What? I'm just like, I'm like trying to optimize my, is that it? No? We finally finished? Yeah. And then flamer fuel optimizations too? Sure, why not? Why not, right? Not that we ever use a flamer yet, but we could at some point decide, hey yo, I want to light everything on fire. That's a cool part about energy weapons. Flamer's an energy weapon. How far are we from a weapon repair kit? We need scrap electronics, Wonder Glue, wrench. Is that all that here? There's a wrench. There's some there's a paint gun. There's a wrench. There's some things to make things here with here, but I do not see the scrap electronics we would need or anything like that. That's fine. So how much? We have 1,327 plus 24. Optimize energy ammo. Wonderful. Alright. Back out in the world. There's the Brotherhood safe house. We did at least get to use the workbench there. We probably are going to use the the Q-35 matter modulator, but the plasma rifle, because it does do a little bit more damage per shot, and it should be a little bit better dealing with Death Claws, which is our enemy numero uno right now. Potentially, anyway. Just be kind of cautious in this area. Just pop a hidden every once in a while. Well, pop a sneak just to make sure that we're still hidden. Like I said, this is not affecting our ability to sneak, so we can actually still move fairly quick. Because I'm an impatient son of a bitch. That's like the part that makes me bad about sneaking. It's not that I like don't fundamentally understand the concepts of like how to position yourself in a way that is sneaking. It's just that I don't have the patience to sit here walking like this for very long. We are using light armor as well, and we'll eventually, I think we'll get a perk that'll allow us to move faster while sneaking, which would be good. Or we'll move faster while sneaking while wearing light armor, which we're doing anyway for the crits. We should actually be pretty safe here, though. I think we made it past the nastiest stuff. Only 2 young death claws today, which is not too bad. So much fucking ammo. Remember how in the beginning of the game I was all concerned about ammo? Now we have infinite. There's some Cazadors over there. Please don't. I actually would like this one. Optimize, please. We only have one regular fucking microfusion cell, so if we shoot one shot and then be kind of cooked on that. There's some fast shell points around here that we could stop by and get, but I'm not too concerned about all this stuff right now. This is like NCR stuff. It's an area not too often visited. You don't actually have to go too far over here too much on this section of the map, right? Like all this stuff over here. There's not really like anything major out here. I feel a lot better though about having silent running in combination with the light step perk. There's the Bitter Springs Recreation. There's definitely Cazadors in this area. Like I'm now have a better understanding where I'm at. Lake Mead is down here. It's a lake. It's clean fucking water. There's Cazadors in this building for sure. Always. And then there's Mirelurks by the water. I think we're okay for now though. I mean, but the thing is, when we start shooting a gun, we're actually making noise. There's a Cazador. You see a little bit of a baby one in there. Fucking Cazadors. Punk ass motherfuckers. There's a critical. We probably shouldn't have shot, to be fair, but now we're in danger. Just letting some of the AP come back. I mean, Grip of Restraint wouldn't be an awful thing. I mean, it doesn't give you as much. The torso's crippled, that helps. Oh, lucky me. Lucky crits, baby. That's another one down there. Your torso's crippled? Is that why you can't move? Is that why you're being a dumb piece of shit? I don't know if that one's the torso crippled one. That's just couldn't figure out the rocks. Get fucked. Get fucked. I don't want to play games with you. I don't want to play with you anymore. I'm done. I'm not. And technically, there's like a whole Cazador nest in this area. This little fucking thing here. These are all big ass Cazador eggs, but they don't actually have Cazador eggs for the quest. There's a medkit thing here, though, right? Or a medical box. A Radix and Rebound. Rebound might be something we might actually want to start taking sometimes. There's definitely situations because we rely so heavily on VATS. That we want to pop Rebound to get that AP back going a little bit quicker. I don't think there's anything actually important in that building besides the fact that there is fucking goddamn Cazadors in here. There's something, if I remember correctly, in this building. I might be wrong. There may not even be a way into this building. I'm pretty sure there is though. There's a giant rat that I like literally opened a door next to and stood next to and still sneak attacked it. Another one in here? There's another one in here. The thing is, if I remember correctly, there's a star bottle cap in here. Now, do I remember where it is? And fuck no. Hey, at least we can open the safe. We're getting that lockpick up. Lockpick at 80 is pretty good. We're not quite at that very hard, 100 yet. But with one locksmith reader, we would, if we had the comprehension perk, which I guess we didn't take. This was like the first time I've ever not took that perk too. Prioritize other things. And to be fair, that prioritization has paid off for us. We have essentially infinite energy ammo. We're never going to run out of energy ammo. I don't think steady's actually even that important. There's the star bottle cap, like I said. Totally was there. Didn't lie to you. And we are trying to do the star quest because we want to get pew pew, just to say we did. It is an energy weapon. If we're doing an energy weapon build, it makes sense that we get... I mean, it is essentially functionally one of the best energy weapons in the whole game. Now, we just got to head out here. Out on the dock here. I don't know if the Mirelurks are actually here where we can do anything about them. They're in this area, but maybe we're not going to have to deal with them today. Mirelurks do love the water. This is clean water too, no radiation. Which is kind of nice. And then once you're in the water, you're perfectly safe. Nothing can do damage to you in the water. So no creature even has like a in the water attack. Right? They can't like do like an underwater swipe. You could be technically getting chased by Mirelurks, but they'll just chase you and they can't do anything about it. Now, that's kind of cool under here. Rebreather's obviously working. There's our bomber. Very simple. Kind of. You can come from other directions and make it a little bit harder to find. Now, there's also a cool cave underwater nearby here that has some stuff. We're not even going to do that. It has cool-ish stuff. It's not, like, super important. There's the ballast. They're marked with little things. Ballast being, like, essentially what, like a big old, you know, explodable balloon. Yeah. And then what these will do is they'll, you know, they'll pop open. We gotta go back to the dock here. And then that was that. That was that quest. The hardest thing about it is dealing with the death clouds on the way. Fucking weird-ass third-person water thing. Yeah, there's Caesar's Fort right up there, too. There's the dam. Kind of in, like, a interesting location. That, like, water effect's kind of cool. Like, the traveling through water effect. Remember, this thing came on the fucking 360. That's some crazy shit. Or PS3. It didn't really work very well on the PS3, but it was there. Should auto-equip us a detonator when we get to the spot we're supposed to be in. Yep. Or Lord's detonator becomes the beep. Apparently it doesn't automatically equip. I thought it did. Did we hit it? There's the bomber. Caesar can see us. Caesar, see what's coming for your ass, bud? Punk bitch. Okay. I mean, to be fair, the bomber's coming for Caesar. We gotta turn that quest back into Loyal. We gotta tell him, hey, yo, we got the bomber. Now, you would think that like that would be a problem too, like that they would have a problem because no one ever leaves. So like, even if we got it to float in the lake, how are you gonna get it, right? Like, but you know, they got a solution to that problem, I guess. Hello, Loyal.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
I did it.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the
robots, huh? Like, if you could, why couldn't the robots just have done the job in the first place? Yeah, because how exactly?
I just told you. The robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Okay. With an intelligence of 7, we can use, are you planning to use diversionary tactics to draw their attention?
Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Okay, well, I'm glad I helped.
Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
As long as he's not too distracted by his, you know, thinking with his heart. I was not going to say heart, but, you know, I thought that's not the word. I was just going to use a different word. Now we're going to go talk to Pearl again, but that's it. That's the Boomer quest line. We've done all of it in one episode. It's a fairly simple thing. Handle every little aspect of everything that they possibly could have needed, right? It's a very simple thing. Hey, yo, you know, get us the bomber. And now, I mean, we've been idolized, but we are super duper idolized, I guess. Just by doing every one of the quests. We're going to go talk to Pearl. Pearl, hello.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
I've spoken to Loyal. The B-29 is on its way. It's not a B-52.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
Okay, so, like, obviously, the game promotes you to... We got more Boomers fight and a flight suit just for free, just to say we did, and a Boomer's helmet. The game usually makes you do this quest at certain points for certain factions. Like, certain factions ask you to get them on their side. We're going to head back to Novak real quick, because I have stuff to drop off or sell. Hello, traveling merchant man.
Hey there. Neat.
Yeah, I'd just like to see what you got for sale. Jack Diddley shit. You're such a pork. Anyway, kick the shit out of that tumbleweed. You see that? Good thing the game didn't crash, though. You guys ever ran into a tumbleweed in New Vegas and the game crashed? I'm getting super sidetracked. Tumbleweeds, just like in real life, super distracting. What was I saying? Yeah, the game makes you normally, like, certain factions make you go get the Boomers on side at some point later. But for now, I'll approach as I kick that tumbleweed that direction because it's just funny to me. The factions make you go get the boomers. We just did it already because obviously we want the rebreather as a very good item, and just because I wanted to get some experience points in their easy ass fucking quest. Cliff Briscoe, hello.
Hey, you came back. Must be doing something right.
I just want to sell some shit, dog. I don't want to
Sure
buy your NCR money from you. We're gonna sell this assault carbine. We don't need that. This grenade launcher, and we also have thump we could sell. Sure. Do you have anything worth buying? I mean, the doctor's bag is worth buying. There's something. Programmer's Digest we don't even need because we got the science out the ass. Laser pistol, something. Plasma pistol recycler is good, but you know, Ripper carbine teeth. Ripper's such a cool weapon. Melee weapons build. Do you have some? I mean, like to be fair, I was even thinking like, can we buy some ammo? And we could buy some electron charge packs. And the overcharge one, sure, too. Why not? Like, it's not like I really need the money. I really don't even need the microfusion cells for sure. But electron charge packs maybe. MF Hyperbreeder Alpha, 176 DPS, 31 damage. Like that's a pretty good laser pistol. We'll have to get that at some point. We're not spending 9,000 caps right now. Technically we could. Not that it, you know, caps are really a concern of mine to have, but Patience is also wonderful. That bonus critical damage, bonus critical chance. It's a wonderful little thing. Just making sure there's nothing else I want to sell. Technically, I don't want this boomer shit. Get the boomer shit out of my inventory. We have some pre-war money too, right? We're about to head to the DLC. We are going to do that. We are doing the DLC. I've decided. You know, that's the decision. It's a promise technically I made too. Like I told you guys I would do that. Let's sell all the garbage ass ammo we don't need. Like the stupid ass fucking gun ammo. Goodbye, shotgun shells. I will miss you. Get rid of the grenades too. We're not going to use the grenade launchers. So plus ammo, I guess, is not even worth anything. Technically, we're not. There we go. Took all his money anyway. And we could buy the MF Hyperbreeder Alpha. We're gonna get plenty of really good ass fucking energy weapons in the DLC as it is anyway. So, right, we have this pistol. We're gonna, you know, leave behind. We'll take the Q35 and we'll take the laser rifle with us. That's my plan anyway. But let's go into my apartment and get rid of some of these other things and stuff. So, in this safe, I already have stored. I mean, technically, I can take the AA-14 prototype now, if I wanted to. It is technically somewhat better. There's a big book of science we could read because we don't even need that shit anymore. Guns and bullets we could technically take. The multi-plasma rifle, plasma pistols, all the things. Plasma rifles, more of those if you need to start slapping them into things. Stealth boys. Sunset Sarsaparilla too. Tri-beam laser rifle. Fuck, dude. I forgot I had all these things. Yeah, we're going to store all of our suits here, though. I mean, we'll take the utility with us. I don't think that's that. Just to repair the armor in case we need to. Actually, we don't need to. There'll be definitely ways. We don't need the sunglasses anymore. We'll just store them for now. Technically, we should have sold them probably. But we didn't. We're going to restore the compliance regulator. We're not taking that. It's not that good. We have a laser rifle to slap into our laser rifle just to repair it. So the charger pistol, we don't need that. Q35 matter modulator is good enough. Take the C4. I mean, we don't. It's not that we're super concerned because there's not like a weight limit on this next DLC, this Old Blues that we're doing. It's just really a deal of just want to save some space to take some more cooler things we're gonna get here. So, gonna fast shot the Mojave Drive-In is down there. We're gonna go do Old World Blues next time. But it's been a good episode. We did the whole Boomer quest line. Plus we kind of started. We did Boulder City Showdown right in the very beginning of this shit. Got a whole bunch of XP. Level 20. If you guys think about it, I mean, obviously we have the DLC, so we have a max level of 50. But without the DLC, we're like the max level is 30, so we're pretty high level up there. There's a sign that says Nipton. The drive-in's down here. We're gonna get here. Well, yeah, tomorrow we'll start the Old Blues DLC, or not tomorrow. It depends on like relative when I make the video. For you, it'll be like, you know, whenever the next video comes out. In the next video, when you guys see me, I'll be doing the Old World Blues DLC, which is a fun time. Isn't it over here? It is over here. It just hadn't loaded in yet. But yeah, we'll do the Old World Blues DLC. The whole probably first episode of the Old World Blues DLC is just going to be me talking to people, though, to be fair. So prepare yourselves for that. I'm going to listen to the whole conversation because it's just some of the best dialogue in the game. We got the rebreather today. It looks very cool. Joshua Graham's armor from the Honest Hearts DLC. Got Boone's beret for the critical chance. We got critical chance out the ass. Got fucking like practically unlimited, you know, microfusion cells for both the plasma and the laser rifle. We don't have a pistol right now, but we're going to get some cool, very cool energy weapons in the Gold Blues DLC at some point, anyway. So yeah, I'll see you guys in that next episode. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, it would be really great if you could leave a like rating down below. Always appreciate that. Always lets me know that you guys are appreciating my New Vegas playthrough here. I know these episodes are long. I like making them long. I just like playing the game. I get super distracted. There's certain things I like to accomplish in a given episode. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. Leave that like rating down below if you did. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Either the Boomer's quest line or whatever thoughts and opinions you have about this particular video. If you guys are new to my channel and you haven't yet already, and you made it to this part in the video, there's a red little pip over there for a second. Anyway, make sure you subscribe. That way you can check out my videos to me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, or whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.